Well, on Saturday, the Okanagan Sun will open up the book that will be their 30th season of football in the British Columbia Junior Football League. For 30 years, Okanagan Sun players have been going to the gridiron to meet some of the best in BC, ultimately, of course, hoping to become national champions. Okanagan Sun kick off the season Saturday, but they'll be on the road going to Kamloops to take on the Broncos. First home date, July the 31st here at home as they take on the Big Kahuna Rams. A pleasure, and it will be a pleasure to connect with them throughout the balance of the summer. The head coach for the Okanagan Sun, Pete McCall. Peter, good morning to you.
Good morning, Phil.
Folks would suggest that Saturday's game, in some people's minds anyway, is that it's almost another day of practice. Kamloops only won 2 games in the entire season last year. You'll probably be going there to sort out your team. A little more serious than that to you?
Oh, yeah, a lot more serious than that. I always expect the best, and Kamloops it's a football town. They got great football programs up there in the high schools, and I know the guys running that program are dedicated to it, and I know that they work very hard in the off season recruiting, and it's been kind of quiet. I haven't heard a lot through the media, but I'm a little leery. It's exciting. I'm excited to go up there and see what we got to go against.
Well, and once the season gets going and serious, it's my understanding in previous conversations with yourself and Jay Christensen that a lot of films get transported back and forth, or I guess these days it's video files computer to computer, so you have a chance to look at your opposition. What you're saying is that at this moment in time, they are a clean slate of paper, a blank blackboard.
Absolutely. We do. We analyze everything, through video, and all we got is last year's stuff to go by, and so that's not the same bunch that's going to line up against us on Saturday night. And like I said, they've been working hard up there. I mean, you never want to take anybody lightly, and I'm not one of those guys that do that. And we're expecting the best, and we're preaching that to our guys every night that we're a new bunch too, and we have to establish an identity. And so this is it. This is I'm excited. I don't know if it's talking on the radio or talking about it, what it is, but I can't wait, Phil. It's exciting.
Well, one thing's for sure. You have Bobby Davis taking over as Derek Mann says goodbye to his Okanagan Sun career, and Bobby Davis takes over at pivot. You're liking this guy. You've what is this? This will be his first year as a quarterback, but it's the third year he's played with you.
Yeah, he's been an understudy for the last 2 years, and so this is it. This is his debut as a starter. And of course, with that, I mean that's very exciting. We're going to be a different team on offense. This is a linebacker playing quarterback. It's a kid who can run. He can do it by himself if he has to, and I know he will. And so it's going to be a brand new look for our team, and I'm just excited to see how everybody works together and it comes out big.
Everybody likes to make a job their own. You included. You're into your second year now as a head coach. Opening season jitters gone. All of that put aside. This is your team now. What do you look for a young quarterback? What does he do to make a team his? Does he come to you and say, "Coach, I got an idea," or does it happen when he's in the huddle on the field?
Well, he's the on-field general, right? And then he's going to go out there and he's going to lead, and people lead in different ways. And like I said with Bobby, I think we have a guy that's he's going to take things into his own hands if he has to, and he's going to run for it. And it's going to be thrilling because he is the most important guy out there, and it's liability there when he's that free, and just taking chances like that. But at the same time, that just it's another offense that these guys won't have seen before, and we're just excited to see what he's going to do when he's got the ball in his hands.
Because he's both. He can run.
Well, I'll tell you, he's a big, strong kid, and in practice they don't tackle the quarterbacks, and he doesn't run anybody over either. So I think we're going to see, like I say, he's a big linebacker playing quarterback, and it's we haven't seen this in Kelowna here. We haven't had a quarterback like a Michael Vick or one of these big, strong horses playing quarterback. So it's going to be a neat look.
As I hear you describing him and what he's about, I start to think this could be an interesting summer. Especially, a guy scrambles and then stops and then cocks his arm and lets her go. He's that unpredictable quantity to a game.
The ball's, I think he's the best athlete on the team there, and the ball's in his hands every play, and so that there in itself is exciting, I think.
Well, as you get set to take a brand new team in your second year, you look out at what's going on and sort of the jungle drums beating back and forth through the league. And as you look out to the schedule to come, and I know you never look past the game that's tomorrow kind of thing, but the big Kahuna Rams roll in here then on the 31st to get things going here at home. What do you know about the team coming your way?
Well, I don't look too far past today, but yeah, South Fraser is they're going to be another team that does a great job recruiting. They brought in some unbelievable talent last year, and I'm expecting much the same. They beat us at home last year with some guys that we hadn't seen before in this league, and they're coming back, and so it's a big one. And what a great night of football that'll be, Saturday night in the Okanagan in the Apple Bowl there. It's electric, and I don't want to talk too much about that, though.
We'll talk
about practice tonight.
We'll talk about that next Friday.
Yeah, absolutely.
You practice tonight. Good luck tomorrow in Kamloops. And as Pete McCall gets ready to take his team to the practice field, the Sun open their 30th season. Kamloops, Saturday, 7 o'clock. The game's right here at AM1150. Kickoff show at 6:45. New broadcast team, Ryan Waters, Ben McCauley. They'll be teaming up. And then, of course, the home opener, the 31st, against the South Surrey Big Kahuna Rams. I'm looking forward. Bartell, I know you're a hockey kind of guy, but you can't help but get a little bit excited about the Okanagan Sun. It sounds like Pete McCall's going to have himself a good summer.
Well, yeah, 30 years of football here in the Okanagan.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Very cool. Absolutely. Bottom of the hour, 8:30. Go to Bartell and the news update.